And I love that. I love this for me. I hope that you try this so you can love it for you too. Oh! What's up, everybody? Welcome to Chronicles of the Chef. I'm Scott Hamilton, and today we're doing some smoked wings. Fall's in the air, and I'm just, football is everywhere. Not a huge football fan, but I do love a good tailgate, and I love game day foods. Wings, obviously, big part of that. So, step one for a really good smoked wing, in my opinion, is a beer brine. This is a beer brine that is on my website, chroniclesofchef.com. So go ahead and check that out. For all of these recipes that we're going to do today are pretty much all up there. And if not, I'll get them up there. But super delicious, focusing on the beer, any beer you want. Today we're going to do a Wasatch Amber Ale. It's really delicious, malty, toasted caramel, kind of nutty, which will go really, really good with all the smoke flavors. And then we're also going to use this in a dark buffalo sauce that I make with this kind of beer. And then we have a peach rosemary that we want to do, a little blue cheese to dip it in. It's going to be delicious. Let's get into this brine. All right. So for this brine, super easy. One, we're going to leave it in the bag just to make life a little bit easier for us. But it's super easy, and it's great for 1 to 4 pounds of poultry. I've done it on turkey. I've done it on a whole turkey breast, whole turkey. I've smoked it. I've roasted it. I've grilled chicken thighs with it. I've obviously done smoked wings, air fried wings, deep fried wings, baked wings, all of the wings with this brine, and it always turns out phenomenal. But it's a tablespoon of salt, which isn't a whole lot. Throw that in there. 2 tablespoons of brown sugar, 2 tablespoons of black pepper, and 2 to 3 bay leaves. And then 1 whole beer. Now, gluten-free beer? Sure. Apple beer, ginger beer, all acceptable. Root beer? Might be a little sweet. Give it a go, though. Dr. Pepper, also careful of the sweetness. Maybe leave out the sugar. Same with Coke, but all great things. The carbonation and the sugars and then the alcohol and everything in this is what's going to tenderize all these wings. It's going to make it taste oh so good. But a whole can, going to go right into this. And these are frozen, and we're going to brine it frozen. So I'm just going to leave it in the fridge overnight. There we go. To let it thaw, and then we'll get smoking them. But it's that simple, that easy. Can't go wrong with it. Oh. Give it a good massage. Get all that salt, pepper, brown sugar all mixed up. Make sure everyone gets a nice bath, if you will, in the brine. And we're just going to let it hang out. Be good to go. All right. After this, we'll pull them out, pat them dry, let them air dry for a little bit, really work on that crispiness for the skin. But we're going to let these go. We'll see you in a little bit. All right. Now that we've got our wings all situated, they've air dried, we've patted them, we've done all the things, we're getting ready to throw them on the smoker. Again, like I said, there's multiple ways that you can cook wings. You can smoke them, you can cook them in your oven, you can air fry them, you can pan fry, you can do all sorts of things. You can even deep fry, right? There are all sorts of things. But when it comes to smoking and cooking them in the oven, we want to go at a low temperature. Obviously on the smoker, it's for smoke flavor. That's what we're looking for, that slower cook and everything. But if you're going to do this in the oven, you need to make sure that you're also doing it at a low temperature for the first half hour to hour of the cooking, and then crank that heat up. We want to render out the fat underneath the skin. When that renders, 1, that's adding flavor to your chicken wing, delicious, and 2, then you're going to crisp up your skin. If you did it in the reverse order, if you crisp up your skin first and then finish the cooking, that fat's still going to render, and then it's going to leave you with soggy, floppy, gross skin. No one wants to eat that. We want crisp, delicious skin coming off our wings. And we're going to get that with 2 ways. 1, we're going to render out the fat first while we're on the smoker. And then 2, we're going to toss them in the air fryer to really finish up that crisping of everything. So, without further ado, let's get to the smoker. All right. We got the smoker set to 225. We're going to be these beefy old wings directly onto the grill. We're going to let these cook for about an hour. See that? Look at that. Looking beautiful. These all look great. They smell great. Oh yeah, colors on them great. I can't wait to sauce these guys up. Now we're gonna keep them on a rack to let them kind of cool off and everything. And the reason why we want that is we want as much of that surface, as much of that fat to be exposed to air, so that we don't get any soggy points. Even though we're gonna put them in the air fryer, we don't want any of those that pooling. We want this nice crisp wing to turn out perfectly. So let's get down. Let's get these in the air fryer. Let's eat. I'm hungry. All right, so we're gonna split these wings in half. Get them in the air fryer. Get them nice and crispy. Half we'll do with our buffalo sauce. Other half we'll do with our rosemary peach deliciousness. But yeah, let's get this thing going. Doop-a-doop. Oh, the smell is intoxicating. I think that is going to be long enough that it's, we're talking perfectly crispy and delicious. All right, we're going to go straight into our buffalo sauce. I'm going to give these a nice little toss. And oh my gosh, they smell delicious. They are so, oh, yes indeed. Okay. First, we'll just give this a little skin taste. Yes. Okay. Brine works great. Yep. We're just going to dive in and really hurt ourselves because they're hot. Whew. Oh, but like, let's just admire the glaze on this. Oh, yeah. Oh, so good. So good. Okay. Now, blue cheese test. Delicious. They're all just delicious. Oh my goodness. The herbiness and like it instantly cools it off on the front end, both temperature and like Scoville's hot temperature heat wise. But man, the herbs just add this like freshness and the rich fattiness of the blue cheese and the funk going in with you have all that like the nuttiness of the beer, both in the brine and in the sauce, just add a super depth. And then you get this like brightness, boom, bring it back to life of buffalo. And I love that. I love this for me. I hope that you try this so you can love it for you too. Oh, that was very like Tim Toolman Taylor situation. But delicious. I love it. All right, now I'm going to try these peach ones. Let's get going on the next ones. Extra crispy is going to be delicious. All right, we'll put these guys in here. Got nice and hot. Throw some of our rosemary peach hatch chili sauce on here. Give it a nice little toss. I did a drumette last time, so let's do a flat. Ooh, yeah. Smells delicious. The crunch on these though, extra like minute and a half that I did, so good. So as you can see, I got that nice pink color. That's from the smoke. So there's smokiness in here. There's sweetness. There's everything. Oh my goodness. With the blue cheese, it's so good. And the thing I like is that the blue cheese isn't too overpowering. It doesn't like coat it and take over everything. It plays really nice with the buffalo and with this one. This is delicious. Love it. All right, let's get these fully plated up, take some nice pictures, and talk a little bit more about it all. So good. All right, so as you can see, I got them all kind of plated up, took some fun pictures, did a little drizzle of the blue cheese, that herb blue cheese dressing that turns out so good. Quick review, big couple of things that we want to remember the next time we do our wings, right? One, that we're brining them beforehand. We want to add that flavor, make sure they're staying nice and juicy. Two, that we want to make sure that if we're going to do them in the oven or in the smoker, it's all about that low temperature. Render out that fat underneath the skin so we can get crispy skin later on. That means we might put them back into the oven and crank up that heat. We want to use an air fryer. However you want to do it at that point. You can throw them in a pan and you can crisp them up that way. You need to render out that fat before you can crisp up the skin. Other way around leaves you with soggy skin. But other than that, just enjoy them. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe. I hope to see you guys next time. And check out the website for more recipes. See ya.